figured it out. See, I got headlights. And the starter solenoid clicks. Wonder if we have spark. Can't test that because that, well, I need to wind all that shit together. Hey, taillight came on. Oh, all right. So I can't turn the light on. The red plug and its 3 wires, and a little bullet connector down there off the same with the pink or red wire, all connect to each other, and then they need a constant power, so directly off the battery, because I imagine it stops by the switch, which will be one of these. So if I wire all of those together and then put power to here, should be able to try and start this while I'm out here tonight. Got the right combo of the wires held together back there. Oh, and power to where the battery would connect off the truck. Tail lights on, headlights are on. And it's doesn't have the greatest of connections, but you know. Gonna have to figure out something better than this. Bridge the gap. There. Uh-oh. Light turned off. Oh. Connection problem. This thing's so damn rusty and crusty. Awful. Oh, there it goes. Should be alright. Now we can see if we have spark. Ignition's on and working. Turns over fine. That would be with the button if the solenoid was worth the crap. I need a Phillips. Damn it. Oh. Phillips and a small pipe. Don't I have a Phillips over there? Big Phillips. That one. Bad Ashman's there. Nope, that's the neighbor. Okay, that's good. Oh, I don't have any gas on me, but I got ether. The Phillips are right there. Ooh, that's nice and made out. Oh. I'd be tickled pink if I can get this thing to... Oh, it smells awful in there. If I can get this thing to try and kick off tonight. Oh, that's fluid. Oh yeah, that's definitely starter fluid. It sounded like I wanted to. Trying to get the shot. Hey, that might work. Or it'll fall down as soon as I get going. It wants to go. Let's try this again. Better spray. I found that kind of starting fluid in the shed with this thing, so God only knows how old it is. There we go. I'm gonna start with a stick. Oh, turn the key on. That would help. Let's get away from me here. Oh shit. Oh shit. Different screwdriver. No? Oh. Come on, quit being grumpy. Oh, there. I got the secret combo now. Oh. I forgot to choke out. It's pretty cold. I wonder if the choke still works. Hope it does. Easy on the spray, man. Let's try that again. People start calling me. Choke's on. Key's on. Got a different screwdriver. Got enough car spray to freak out Aaron. Oh. Come on. It's running. It ran. Let's try this again in the daylight. Got it back home. Be a little more difficult to work on here, but yeah, you know, I won't be told to leave. Winch wires, negative, all that crap I scrounged together that I think all goes together. I've seen on other 300s something about this plug and where what it plugs into breaks, but I've seen these 3 wires all wrapped together and with like a wire nut on it before to get the bikes running. So I'm sure those have to go together to make the bike run. What I'm not sure of is this pink wire down here with the little bullet connector on it. I don't know where it goes. I'm gonna test. Undo all that. I'm gonna test it and see if it needs to be wrapped into power. And then it's got where it had these 2 with the glass fuses. I don't know why there were 2. My book that tells me all this is in storage, so. And my other 300 wasn't nearly as cut up. And I don't feel like tearing into it to find out. So we're gonna wing it. We're just gonna get it together so we can start on it. So it starts great though, y'all heard it. Oh, all right. You have to rig up some sort of fuel tank because the other one's full of varnish from, I think, the 90s. Fuel line might hold together enough to use. If I can wiggle it up through here and stick my plastic lawnmower tank on it. I had a smaller one. I think someone tossed it in the fire. Can't wait for someone to watch this and tell me all about what all I'm doing wrong and how you shouldn't just twist it together and turn power to it. And you know what? It'll be fine. The 300, you can't kill a 300. Amazing I ever get anything done without forgetful I am. Key on. It'll be a little easier though, because these clamp down better than the ones I had on the farm. Where did I toss those bolts? Oh well. Test it one at a time. Okay. I'm gonna start the lights. Alright, so I'm sure this positive has to go to the red connector. See if I can fix that on there without electrocuting myself. There. Then the starter work like that. I don't know what the little red wire with the bullet connector is for, but if I don't need it for lights or running or anything, then I'm just gonna leave it unplugged. Who cares? Chuck's still on. Spraying enough so Aaron can flinch from his house. Alright, didn't try to start it off. Now let's put the little bullet connector in, or prop it up next to the power wire, or use another power wire. If I had another little clamp, that would do. Maybe it's the ignition. Alright, put red wires in. Turn the truck on and some spray more and see if I can blow it up. It's trying to go now, but let's rig up a fuel tank and see what we can do. I said that I was going to try and, I don't know, it's all, I had a plan and it fell apart as soon as I got here, which is how most of my plans go. Let's pull out the little bullet connector, with it all twisted together. It was cranking and tried to start. So if I pull that out and it doesn't try to start anymore, either I gave myself a bad connection on the other thing, or it's in the ignition. That would be good to know. Now none of it's working. Alright, it's not the ignition. I don't know what it's for. Lights working. You know what? It's fine. Good God. Alright. Turn everything off and we'll rig up a fuel system, see if we can get it to go. Probably should have had the expanded view before, but you know what? Anybody that clicks on this is going to be long past sitting around to watch it unless they're down in a hole like I was yesterday. So it probably won't matter. Use that wire I made. I twisted up in something I recorded like 2 months ago and never edited it and put up. And the hole's plugged with crap. Let's put gas in it anyway and see what happens. Maybe it'll float. And give me some fuel. Or it'll leak everywhere. And we'll set the thing on fire. Put your guesses down below. Don't go too much. See how nice and prepared I am? What happens when you buy four-wheelers in the middle of your surprise homelessness? We're just gonna assume that's all right, or we'll wait to see it leaking. Get that rusty ass connector, see if that's what's doing it. Nope. Get this. Okay, this has a bad connection. Let me shove the other one in there. So many options. Will that do? Nope. Let me start the truck. You won't be able to hear anything, but progress. There. Fuel should be running unless it's not getting through the filter. And it's getting clogged with shit down there. Who could have seen that coming? All about being prepared. Like I said, remember? So prepared. You gotta be getting fuel in there some way. Don't do that. Well, it runs. And do that test real fast again, just to make sure, because I'm stupid. Hey, it idled. Or it's idling. Huh. Alright, let me shut things off and I'll do a final what say before everything catches on fire. I'll try it again because I forgot something. Fancy that, me forgetting something? No. Honda 300. It had no power and no start with the leads hooked up. And it's just a mess of previous fixes or rat nest back here. I've seen other bikes with these 3 wires twisted together, connected to power. That's the part I forgot. You can twist them all together and it still probably won't start. You need to have it a key on power source. So like what I've been doing is this, shoving that in there and it'll run like this. I just gotta make it put it up and make it clean. Maybe put a fuse in there is probably what it went to. We're back with another bit of long-windedness. Alright, that's where the plug was. We're getting fancy. This is not the right way to fix it. I don't know the right way to fix it, so we're doing it this way. I'm gonna clamp all these in here and then clamp the other side in one of these wires that don't go in anything anymore. And then find a battery around here that might be good and hook it up. I cleaned the carburetor a minute ago and we're gonna see what happens. Hopefully it works. Hopefully these batteries, I've got like 5 batteries around here. Hopefully one of them's good. All right, let's try it with fuel. I only took, well, I didn't take the top cover off because I don't have the right size Allen. So we'll see if a half-ass carb cleaning and some fuel does anything. It tries. So the choke is frozen where it is, so yeah. Discovered that a minute ago. Let's prop this up right up here. It's already zoomed out. Alright, perfect time for a bad connection. Awesome. That's being fixed next. You see that crap? You see this rusty bullshit trying to keep a good connection? Don't do that. I wonder what all kind of crap is burning out of the exhaust, because it smells awful. It really does. Woo. Dies immediately. All right. Well, I mean, it was idling. Try it out. Might make that noise too. What do I need to do to keep it running? Let's drive with a battery, because I want to move the truck and drive this thing somewhere else. We'll call it a success. Better than it was. I know I just said, you know, what not to do. This cobbled together mess is what not to do also, but it's what I got, so we're going to try. Thought I'd film it just in case it works. See if I can prop you up right here. You see what I'm doing? There. Now stay right there and don't fall and shatter. Alright, twisted the wire. If I had the means, if I had electricity out here, I'd melt solder into here and plunge it in. That'd be a lot better connection. But I'm working with what I got. And the only thing, the closest thing I have to a clamp or a press or anything is a pair of bolt cutters. So, I mean, we'll see. I mean, it's on there. It's like a tool tip out of Slappy Mechanics. Let's see what that does. Cross your fingers. There, see? Better what was on there, but not by a whole lot. So, that'll get fixed eventually, or never. We'll see. Well, idling is not its favorite job, but it works. And it drives like shit. Probably needs a better, be cleaned better than what I did earlier. Ta-da! Alright. Got a good battery in it. It's off of my other 300. It's out here where I'm going to store it. And it still needs work. The carburetor still needs to be gone through much more in depth than what I did. But runs. Success. Come back for a look at old Trusty. Borrowed the battery out to get the red light back here. I've never had to mess with the wiring back here. It's always run reliably. It still has these fuse holders, and I believe the red plug-in would be right here, and it is, just like we just did, run to one of the fuse packs or fuse holders, and that one's also going to nothing, so I really don't know. Okay, but yeah, that's, I don't know how it's supposed to be wired, but wired it up like that works, and the bike continues to run and doesn't catch fire. So well, the old thing surprised me. Been sitting in the same spot in that shed for 8, 9, maybe 10 years, and it's been quite a while since it was put away. Pull it out, you know, basic troubleshooting, not frozen, getting spark. Y'all saw. Simple wiring issue that most 300s that I've come across have. Easy fix. Starts right up. Now it runs. I mean, I need to fix the fuel tank now, but now, see if it's got enough gas in it to show you. Starts right up and runs. I disconnected the fuel tank, but I'm pleasantly surprised, really. I got to figure out what to do with it now. Holding the battery on, it's temporary. But I just cleaned out the gas tank and put in, well, 2-stroke gas, but gas. Oh, wait. I didn't really film it because I've been in a hurry to get things done, but I just went ahead and, I should turn the flashlight on. Just went ahead and evapor-roasted the tank instead of vinegar. Works a lot better. Used about 2 gallons and had to flip the tank around to get it to cover everything because that's all my local store had. But yeah, if you want less trouble cleaning up the tank, it's more expensive, but it works. It's evapor-roast. The vinegar way is definitely possible. I've seen it done, I've heard it done, but I didn't have the time or the resources to do it correctly, which you'll see in the, I think I show how rusty it got. It's been a couple months since those last videos, or the last video I took of it. But yeah, tried vinegar, didn't work for me because I did it wrong, because that's all I could do. Went with evapor-rust, and that works flawlessly. It's just more expensive. So good luck. I hate riding it. It makes me want to keep it because it runs so well. I'll have to get Blue to run this well in order to justify it. Hey, Shadow. Oh, that was reverse. I'll wash all the bird shit off of it before the buyers get here. But, shut up, Shadow. This is the end of Old Red going to Leesville. I'll miss her. Oh well, let's wash it off. Hopefully that doesn't cause it any issues. Oh well. Back to my junk.